Hey GH, how are you doing? Hi Baltica, doing alright?
Father, I am with child. Talion's child.
Playing
I was
Pokemon
offered a
Infinite
post,
Videos.
commanding the Black...
That's your fan-made game? I'm doing so-so, as always. Could be worse. Hi Alpha, how you doing?
Killing the enemy with an axe to the back!
Wow. I'm doing, well, like I said, I'm doing so-so.
I ain't afraid
Could be
of no
worse. I could be an
Next
American
one I
right
see,
now.
I'm gonna learn to ride it.
But yeah, I listened again to politics and the, the stale greasy Dorito is saying, oh, Canada is just the worst to deal with. It's like, then why do you want to invade us? Why do you want to annex us if we're the worst? Stay friends with your Russian, daddy.
Hey, look, there's no need to freshen the wheels today. These birds are feeding plenty well as it is. Oh! You bastards! When I am war chief, these birds will feast on your guts!
The twins are fine. It's still, based on last stream.
Could you get me down?
They haven't been promoted yet. Not the twins from the story, from ours.
That didn't hurt at all. I know what you're thinking, Ranger. This was not my fault. I go to tell the chief that I've killed his bodyguard. He turns around, got the exact same face as the dead maggot I just killed. Regicus killed. Twins. What are the odds of...
Just make sure you show up to take the place of the dead war chief.
But the war chief's not dead.
I'm going to go kill him!
Oh, good plan. I'll be right behind you. It works.
Well, stabbing an
training
orc
platform.
like that would kill him.
But
It
we'll
would
see how the
just
war
leave
chief
him
soldiers
bleeding.
do in the face of a
Painfully.
true foe.
Rattle a cage and bring out the beast.
I don't know what...
If Ratbag is able to take the war chief's place, it will only be a matter of time before he leads us to the Black Hand.
Well, you know that Italian kind of
How
warms
was that
up
even
to
possible? Those were powerful moves. I
Right,
don't
right.
believe it. Lord's death was one thing, but the executioner as well.
well, in the second
my own
episode.
throat if Ratbag's actually a champion. Ratbag's made mincemeat of our captains. Maybe he's a true Uruk after all. The war chief was... Did you hear that? The pain of my twin shall echo within you. Too slow! Stand aside and let me kill him! I know that trick.
Sneaking about.
Already?
Cannot escape the Dark Lord Shadow. You're right.
Ratbag is war chief!
Yep.
Ranger, we did it!
Now honor our arrangement.
Oh, don't you worry. War Chief Ratbag will make sure nobody gets in the way of your dirty schemes. But Ratbag can't speak for the other war chiefs.
I wouldn't worry about them.
Could I borrow your...
Good question.
I need a sharper blade.
But do you really see Ratbag? Well, that's not really a good point because he actually decapitated the messenger in the sequel. So yeah. Alright, so the plan is basically to have these two, well, him as war chief as requested and having him as his bodyguard. So we need to make sure that this guy gets the magic burns first and this guy with the normal burns after. But we need to really time it right. So just kill the other war chiefs as you normally would. Let these two promote somehow. And then kill him first. He comes back and then you kill him second. But you make sure that you get to learn while he's still dead, so that when you come back, they get promoted. Well, he's still dead, he cheats death, while this guy is, you know, war chief. Hello Grim, how you doing? We need intel on the war chiefs.
We've been ready to face the Great Walker. Get that clown dead!
This guy was highlighted and of course Talions no.
Can't kill us!
Alright, let's try to get the attention of the other guy. Or never mind. there, Rachel. How you doing? It's me, Doug. Hey. How you doing?
Got him!
Did we work on the twins, like? Yes. Like I said, I just, you know, had my plans for them after killing the actual twins from the story. I just realized that orcs only betray the Bright Lord after they forge the ring. Yeah, that's in the Shadow of War. I'm doing alright, so. How about you, Rachel?
This war chief cannot resist the lure of destruction.
Promote him. The only way the captain will do that is if I kill the Lord.
Thank you for the subscription.
Heard that creature we was warned about sniffing about again, but I got away.
I'm not gonna read your name and butcher it.
They call him.
When are you going to live Shadow of War? In a couple of weeks. Well, not in a couple of weeks actually. I'm going to do a couple of more streams of Shadow of Mordor, and then I will alternate between Shadow of War and other games on my second channel. So that
We'll have to
everybody
find a
is happy.
fight somewhere else then.
Think you're a bird? I'll pluck you! Ranger! Fear and chaos reign! I'm in my element!
Well, it's not official that they are going to get rid of the garrison. Because I'm not sure if it's actually the devs who were... Well, the devs, Monolith, actually in charge of the garrison. It's a theory.
Run up the beacon, you clock!
Stay on your guard.
Are you streaming Dead by Daylight or just playing?
Oh, you're gonna get it now! When more mates get here!
What?
Ranger!
Poison.
A nick, a little tingle, and then your flesh
Just having
rots
dinner.
and your world burns up.
Oh yeah, chicken nuggets.
We're gonna swarm you!
Hey, just found a manhunter on the cargo again. Yeah, no
You'll
Stormbringer
say
for
what
you.
pain is once my mates get here! We're gonna cut you to ribbons!
Mind his hands!
You got me! so jumpy.
The poisoner could kill him if he's got his shield.
You will have hit it from behind.
Alright, we'll be here, Grim. Dark.
You'll never see.
Like I said, Dynamic, we're not sure if they're actually going to remove the garrison.
Ready to face again, Ranger.
Well, I don't have any news on it. Welcome back.
No, don't hit me.
I got since purple. The beast all over.
Prepare yourself.
She dead. The purple, that's the Regal, right?
Ow! Behind
Well,
me, you
nothing
globs.
for now because
We're going to cut you
WB
apart.
basically just put the lock on the key in the lock for Monolith, and they
Stop hurting me!
are locking basically the Nemesis system under
Take him to the ground!
legal wise.
You got me!
They won't allow any other devs from any other company to do anything similar to the Nemesis system until 2036. So 11 years from now, which is, stupid. Because they're not going to use it anymore. They cancelled the latest product, which was Wonder Woman. Not that I would have played it, because I wanted a third Shadow War game. Be using the test body as meat shield as a carry don't bring. Yeah, I know you. Gold the Digger. The Digger. Gold the Digger? I mean, Golem? Golem! It feels like the game is too loud compared to you, Mike. Really? Is it better with my voice and, near my mic, or do I really have to lower the volume even more? Oh, wrong. There's no confirmation, just quit and say yes. Turn up your mic. Well, my mic is basically max. Let's see. I can't really set it up higher. Okay, you can hear me better. Good.
All we've done is torture slaves.
Your rook screams were definitely drowning your voice. Ah,
Get the captain to send us on a cargo hunt.
alright, so we've got two random captains to kill. Well, they're not randoms, but yeah, we don't want them to become, war chiefs before these guys do. This we don't know. They wanna be on TV too. Everybody wants to be on TV until they actually do. Something that they removed, I don't know why. In Shadow of War, you don't see the intel on the map. Only in Shadow of Mordor. You have to really look with the Wraith vision in real time. Don't worry, you don't have to apologize. I'm not forcing anyone to come here and watch me play video games. But yeah, like I said, nothing is officially said about them closing the garrison in Shadow of War or anything. Unless I'm really out of the loop. Ah, good. I have a question. How can you get the Stitcher log? It's not showing up for me on not cheating death. Well, how many captains cheated death in your playthrough? You need at least one captain to have died for him to be available. And if you've reached your limit of, death cheaters in one playthrough, you have to start a new one. Like a lot. Yeah, you're gonna have to start a new playthrough. You can even kill the same Olog twice. The first time you kill him however you want, and then you chop off his head, and he's going to come back as that Stitch. If he does come back a second time. How do you differentiate the orc voices and personalities? Because most of the time I see literally no difference. Well, in Shadow of Mordor, you look at distance, like you see he's like kind of crouched, so he could be voiced. Well, he's looking on the ground, like looking for something. So he could be voiced by Steve Bloom, or I don't know who voiced the other one before it was replaced by Robin Atkin Downs in Shadow of War. Same here. In Shadow of War it's a bit more oblivious. Obvious. Wrong word. Like I said, I'm not a natural English speaker, so I have to correct myself. It's not always obvious in Shadow of Mordor to differentiate them. But in Shadow of War, you look at their stance and you listen to you listen to their moaning and I don't know who Redbag is voiced by. I have no idea. So let's see. This guy, I feel like he's voiced by Neil Kaplan. No. No. He is voiced by Dwight Schultz. We'll see if I'm right. Hi, Joshua. Again, I'm doing so-so. How about you? What is the best level to be in Shadow of War to get Death Cheaters? Usually I'm around 40 or 50, because if you're too high, your orc spawns, when you're done with the story, are going to be spawning around your level. So if you are level 80, they will spawn at level 80 or 85 or 79 if you're lucky. But when they cheat death, they gain levels. And when they gain levels, they gain new abilities, good traits, bad traits, depending on how you kill them or you interacted with them. And when you reach level 80, some death cheaters are not possible to get, like the Stormbringer. You can't have an orc higher than level 60 if you want him to come back as the Stormbringer. You have to kill him around 50-ish. same thing, I think, for the Burned and the Spectre, maybe the Defaced. I'm not sure about those three, but the Stormbringer, you need to make sure that he's below level 60. You're welcome.
Kill the Uruks before they signal their kin. Then the war chief will
Honestly,
be
I
their
cannot
only
try and get
reinforcement.
myself to level 20 before I start making special scars. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Phil Lamar, ah! Yes. Rings a bell. Because I used to watch the... because they don't really give them credits in the game. Unlike people on YouTube who are just showing the orcs having their dialogues and the name of the voice actor. Yeah, the Stitch, like I said, you need to have at least one death before trying to... not you dying, an orc dying before you... oh. Do I need to kill them or burn them?
Your boss don't come back soon. I reckon we'll be needing a new leader to take...
What's the mission for this?
Charge of things.
Humiliate Blog by killing his supporters before they can summon. Okay.
Someone like me.
Yeah, like I said, if you are level 70, it's a bit difficult to be able to, you know, get them to become certain unique creations. For example, if you want a cursed,
If a soft skin can't
no.
lift 3 times its body weight, he don't deserve to live.
No, not a curse. If you want a burned up Stormbringer, you're gonna have to kill him more than once. And if you get him already at level 80, he's not going to have real changes. You always loved the Bloodstorm. Yeah, they kind of removed his personality in Shadow War, which is a shame, but they did it for other titles. Dwight Schultz, right?
What was that? A rat?
Yep.
Trick me, you maggot! My Uruks are incompetent! I will face you myself!
Oh, the clever. I hadn't even checked his title. I'm done. Oh, and we got one of the twins.
Manfield! Why are you behind this, I wonder? Hoping to take advantage, no doubt.
That's not Ratbag's voice actor.
Someone send out
He's
a
not
big
voiced
fire!
by Dwight Schultz.
To the big end! Ranger! Bleed now!
I underestimated this time.
Not a big end! It was
I know that trick for you.
The clever in the first game, yeah, he's voiced by Dwight Schultz. He's not voiced by Ratbag, Ratbag's voice actor. Nope. I know this for sure. really narrow string to the point, I guess. Yep. That was JB Blanc. Oh, okay.
No work, all of you. You're not eating for free. Not on my watch.
Okay, so we killed the last war chief, and then we take care of the twins. Make sure that they die after the game understands that those are nemesis.
Our foe has eyes everywhere. Pluck them out.
Yep, they are the only ones with hair in this game.
I'm lucky to be alive. Saw the Wraith inside the Ranger explode Norman's head. It isn't just about how much you train. You either have the skills deep in your blood, or you distracted by their corpses.
Is the Drake Killer title rare in Shadow of War? Not really.
Really ought to be in charge.
And honestly, I'm not a real fan of the helmet, but you know, it's the helmet for the raid leader in Shadow Mordor. Even if the raid leader changes helmet in the sequel. Do you need a certain voice actor to make the baghead? Yes, you need Robin Atkin Down's voice, so the one who's doing the poisoner or the spider.
Trumbo took one look at him.
You also could use
You never lived down the shame of it.
Michael Goth's voice, because I got one from him, which was actually a surprise.
The captain's
But
fighting
I'd
again.
say mostly try to get it from Robin
Get it
Atkin
together,
Down.
quit this squabble.
Oh, and we've got the other wounded. He was so much more interested in
Something just moved
this
over there.
game than in Shadow of War.
Be careful! You! While you've been killing my archers, I've been making plans. Gonna cut you nice and slow.
Raise the beacon!
I'm too slow for that!
This isn't going to plan!
Is the one orc played by either of them? The one orc? Are you talking about the Machine Tribe orc who's called the One? The only one, the self one, the self-serve one, you know, from the fortress invasion? Well, no, those are randomly voiced. And you cannot change their titles, so you get what you get.
You smell blood around here?
No, you're imagining stuff again.
Oh, I smell it too. Smells like tentacle blood. That's me, you idiots! I killed one
You're
earlier
welcome.
and got it all over me. After a fat pie, food instead we do nothing but a lot of noise. You should thank me for teaching you a lesson.
Yeah, they don't change title. I mean, that's a shame. Even if they were to change title, they would lose most of their outfit because of the Flame of War scar, and the color, the golden colors would just switch back to copper. It would have been so much better for captains to keep their tattoos and their colors. You know, if you find the red in Shadow of War and you burn him into becoming the Shadow, the Shadow of War, the Flame of War, it would be nice to see him with pieces of red armor still. But no. Alright, so I'm going to make a backup before I mess things up, because we need to kill the twins a certain way. First we kill the clever by burning him with magic, and then by making sure that his twin is also targeted as a nemesis, he won't just get himself replaced randomly. Yeah, I just don't get it. In Shadow of Mordor, you can kill them however you want, and they will keep their old appearance. So this guy in Shadow of War, if you were to burn him, he would lose his scabs. He would just get them replaced by burns. Okay, so we have to kill this guy first. He's clumsy. Okay, so we're going to target them both so that the game understands that these two are really important. So need to do this often. Yeah, in Shadow of War, I feel like it was a bit lazy to make it look like the curse scar. I was like, oh no, they look pale with glowing eyes. Like, that's lazy. Looks great for cursed, but purified, you could just have left them turn blue with blue eyes and, you know, blue veins. No pupils. Yeah. And the fact that they made it so titles do not change after the latest update in Shadow of War is so frustrating. I mentioned this many times, but I remember burning the Ancient One into becoming the Flame of War, and you can't anymore. Why? Just because. Alright. Let's go and take him out. Like I said, if I had been in the development team, I would have been the annoying guy who keeps asking like, oh, we could add this! Oh, how about that? I would have kept, you know, suggesting more stuff, more content, and I would have been more than happy to do the testing.
I smell meat.
And they might have fired you. Well, that wouldn't be surprising. WB game is, you know, just firing whoever they want, because, you know, if things don't work out the way they want, you know, like when they did what's it called, the loot crates, it failed spectacularly, and they said, never mind, let's just tell Monolith to give up. No.
Let the ranger inside your head, and you'll soon find out what happens when you don't. It's the time. Suffer me now. Keep away from his nanny field alive.
Hope they run out of business. Well, that would be nice. That
You're
would be
far
karma.
from home. You'll die alone.
Or if they
here.
could get bought,
We need reinforcements.
or whatever.
Someone light the signal fire!
No! 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 You want to stop him! You want to stop the animation, and Talion's like, wait, just give me a second. I'm finishing this real quick. That's something that really infuriates me. It's... I know I killed him. Talion killed him. I just wanted to grab him, and Talion's like, wait, I'm going to finish him off. That will be great. I swear I'm being hunted by Nolan North because I have found 3 orcs. Well, sometimes they just spawn with the same voices. I'm like, well, it's RNG for you, so it's just how it is.
Rangers, our life here is one of sacrifice. We protect Gondor here.
What you're drinking? Unfortunately, I ran out of iced tea, so I've got to drink soda instead. Pepsi. And I used to like Pepsi, but I'd rather drink something with less sugar in it. And no, don't tell me Pepsi Zero or whatever. And they just add sugar also in water bottles and stuff. It's just... The water here tastes bad anyway, so I'm kind of limited in my options of what to drink. Milk. Well, I'm about to run out of milk anyway, so that's not really possible.
Something just moved over there? Above us!
Next time, Ranger. Next time I'll get you.
I hear Uruks have a very slim chance of Uruk coming back from decapitation in the first game. It has never happened to me, but I know it does for other people. It's so frustrating. Just go away, people. I just want this guy alone.
We've got us.
Do not renege!
Imagine if that happened to Brett. He'd be pissed. Brett. That's Tear of Grace, right?
I've got him!
You don't seem to realize that I killed you, Captain. It's always confusing to come from Shadow of War and see grunts. Yeah. Yeah, Tear of Grace. I used to watch Tear of Grace. Not that he, you know, is not doing good content anymore. I just, you know, moved on. But yeah, I was mostly watching his Shadow of Mordor content. And like I mentioned before, I was the one actually who figured out, hey, if you leave your runes all over the map and you're trying to dominate or kill a captain, your game crashes. So as I was spamming in his videos before it happened to him, until it did. I was like, he's never going to see my comments, but I still did it anyway. Like, hey, you need to remove your runes. I would just leave them around thinking they would just disappear, and you know, because at some point you have to empty your reserve of runes because you get full and then they all look the same. Yes. I think he commented on my comment, replied to it. But yeah, I was like frustrated at the fact that my game couldn't run anymore. No matter what I did, I tried to uninstall, reinstall, I checked everything, the DLCs. How did you find out? I was like, I can go through the two regions, no problem. I could do whatever. I picked up flowers, I killed grunts, but as soon as I interacted with the captain, the game would crash. You recruit him or you kill him, it crashes. So like, it has to do with the captains. As soon as they die, it goes out. And then I noticed, you know, I have a lot of runes. So I was like, what if I pick up one rune? So I did. And I managed to recruit a captain. After this, if I tried to do it the same to another, the game would crash. So I was like, oh, well, 1 plus 2. So that's how I got to the conclusion. I just know he said, oh, I don't know, remind me of this. And like, well, I don't care about credits. I just, you know, didn't want to see the series end. So we killed him. We can just wait here. He's going to turn blue in a minute or two. I mean, that's something I miss in Shadow of War. Just waiting a minute, he cheats death, and you get back to enjoying the game. In Shadow of War, you have to wait 25-30 minutes. One last pick and I'll be gone. Make that count. It won't be long. What are you talking about? Ah. As long as it's not you know, the one. The forbidden song. You think the twin is dead? You don't know. Oh, I know. It's probably true because in this backup, it was just before I did the. Yeah, he's probably dead. We're going to confirm this. Before I did the market target. Well, it has not been replaced yet. No, like I said, it's just something like a minute for him to cheat death. If you don't just walk around and something happens to interrupt the return, then, you know. You don't know if he's alive or not because... No, as you can see, he's been replaced. So yeah, this is the backup before I did the mark as a target and make him a nemesis. Because this is something I would do as well when the Nemesis Forge was still a thing. Yes, I killed him. Again. So I need to target him again and purify his brain. And his wife's father's voice, to Talion, is Dwight Schultz. I recognized it. Coke with milk. You want to kill me? Or just want me to puke? Your revenge for me accidentally telling you that you have no life last stream? That's your revenge? To see if I would cheat death. I would become the poisoned, the blight. kill somebody with old milk, old expired milk, and it just comes back as the Milky Way. What do you mean pause? Well, like I said, it's how you can trick the game into believing these two are your nemesis. That's how you do in the first game anyway. You could do this as well when the Nemesis Forge was a thing. Then you'd see the flame of Nemesis above their heads. That way, if I kill them, I know for sure that without interactions, well, you can get them to cheat death. Saves time and energy. The lactose. I'm just going to make again a backup so that I don't have to do it again. You thought milk would kill me? You foolish stranger, I brushed the old spoiled milk and became the Milky Way. Yeah. Right now he's target on the legend, let's just target on this guy. The Milky Way or the lactose. I feel really sorry for those who are actually lactose intolerant. You can't enjoy a nice cheesy pizza. You're like, ah, screw this, and just eat it, and you're stuck on the toilet for a while. It's like, ah, totally worth it. Ugh.
Best way to hunt the category is from afar, with an archer armed with a good crossbow.
It's like, you love pizza, but you hate life after this.
I think I smelled something just now. Just because we haven't seen him don't mean he's not close by. Swear I heard it breathing. That was no wind. Clear out your boots, you filthy clob. I'm the tar, and I'm gonna kill you. Of course you are. Forfeit your mind.
You just become a balloon. Yeah. I guess. You become the danger zone.
I'll raise the beacon.
Oh, do you mean like allergic reaction? No, no. We all become fat. Then that's not really fat, it's just puffy. It's like you're saying, you know, when I eat I gain weight. That's weird. Puffer fish. People are confusing the puffer fish with the one that also puffs but is prickly. It's another type of fish. I don't remember the name, but it's not the puffer fish. Puffer fish is smooth. It's got no spikes.
You left me to die! It'll be your last mistake.
Done. So already this guy is basically bound to become a war chief if you leave him alone. Yeah, he's got the war cry. And before I kill this guy, the game also knows that this guy is important since I marked him as a target as often as I did for him. So I can't just kill the others and the game might just ignore them. Well, I won't kill the pit fighter because he's already a nemesis. But, you know, we'll make sure that the others do not get a promotion first. He's either a smoker or he's got a tumor in his throat. Or just, you know, he's choking on stuff. Brog is safe for now. He's going to be promoted as well. Just making a backup. Because I can just easily make mistakes. Okay, so this guy is not far. And okay, he's in a mission. And again, I need to kill this guy before I start the next big mission. Because, you know, that way he's going to cheat death as I return. He won't be replaced, but he's more likely to become a war chief's bodyguard. So I can dominate him as a war chief, or I can just recruit them later. It doesn't matter, really. Asgum is now cursed with Spell's Fire, not that. Like I said, we're going to cook him the normal way. It's going to match his armor.
You pathetic little worm! Don't stop fighting, Ranger!
Well done or medium rare. I like well done.
If you scare the big skins enough.
Is this guy a tracker or? I feel like he may be a tracker, but he got away from everybody else, so that's good.
A good captain needs to be
Man, I will not rest until your blood flows freely.
No, no, and he's got a nice look.
I'm no red soldier, not a chance.
Nah, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care if either of the other captains cheat death, as long as they're out of the way Splendid choice. Yeah. Where is he? He should be around here. Ah. The poisoner, I think I can kill him without the risk of him cheating death, but it doesn't really matter, like I said.
For you, man filth! One scratch, you're dead before your stupid brain knows it.
You moron! Grab him! Ah, okay.
The bitter end.
Well, good. He's not going to get burned. Why cooking the serpent? Because it's a quick death? Well... But it hasn't been cooked. I think like you should learn their weaknesses before fighting them. Never really had much trouble killing captains, even without the weaknesses in mind. It's not like Shadow of War. The feast. I mean, I could poison him, that would make it quick and easy. Plus, it's fun to just watch them, you know, fight each other thinking they poison the grog. Well, I haven't really unlocked other skills than riding cargo.
A day without grog
Hi, Shadow
is like
Nazgul.
a day without gore!
How you doing? Come on, turn around and go join your friends. And of course, if they see you poison the grog, they won't drink from it afterward. This guy is going to be annoying if he keeps looking everywhere.
Did I just hear something?
Should they have got rid of Nemesis Forge in Shadow Mordor or Shadow? Wow. No, they should have left it, but
Fuck rock.
well, he came back. Well, that's fine. It's fine with me.
I think something just moved.
Say to him. Was it the Ranger?
He told me, well, I can't decapitate him on command. It's just not going to be possible. I don't have the skill unlocked.
Gotta get in nice and close. Feel them friend against you as you
You won't break my guard that way.
Well,
You! It'll take more than a fall to kill me.
How did he die that he got this scar? He fell.
Give up, worm!
And he got stronger because I can no longer jump on top of him.
We're going to cut you apart!
But maybe I can. Yep.
Up to me, is it? Try again!
He really got stronger indeed. But like I said, that he lives or die doesn't really change our plans for the twins. And he's going to make it difficult to poison this guy.
Been at least a day since I cut off someone's head. One Ranger.
You just get him away from witnesses. You kinda like him. I mean, that's good. He might just come back a second time with a baghead, you know. And if he comes back with the baghead, I think, if I'm correct, they also come back with the eye patch. I miss the eye patch in Shadow Mordor. They should have added those in the sequel.
Drink!
The captain is just waiting his turn. Italian in Shadow Mordor looks more buff than in Shadow War. Yeah, I feel like it's been a couple of years since, you know, well, more than 4 since the... He's been killed by his grunts. He's going to get killed by a savage. Yeah. Well, this guy could get a promotion. He killed his own captain without much effort. And he fled, so he's gonna be promoted.
A hammer really ought to be in charge.
Yeah, I'll leave him. Okay, next you've got this guy. Oh, and we've got one last war chief and another bodyguard to kill after this. Alright. Well, they're still, you know, we're not going to confuse anyone, we're just going to call them savages. Oh, the dumb one is in a mission, that's fine.
Oi, tell us again.
Zoo
Oh, well, we've got a cave rat. But, you know, not our target. Well, you can call them berserkers, I call them savages.
I heard them Uruk from down the valley were
We can
so
both
weak,
agree
they
that
got
I'm
torn
right,
apart
and
like they was
we're
cannibal
gonna
dung.
end it here.
What was that?
Well, we don't want him to die, so... Yo.
Gander into the shadow, and you see nothing but Uruk arms growing in power. Our shadow will blot out all the light in the land.
Well, this is my stream, so I'm always right. It's just how it is. You're gonna cancel me on Twitter. Well, I don't have Twitter anymore since Musk took over. I'm not going to encourage fascist, you know, social media.
Man filth! When I'm done, there'll be nothing left of you but a stain.
We're gonna say you hit puppies and grandmas. Why stop that?
You will pay.
You can't say that I steal people's cheese. Alright, best of luck. But yeah, what I would do is if the team who's been fired from Twitter by Musk, they do manage to recreate a, you know, new social, you know, platform, I would join. Just because. Okay, let's just make sure that nobody cheats death. Again. We all do. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. MAGA is just another word for Nazi. It's just how it is. It's a fact. It doesn't matter what people say. MAGA members are Nazis. That's just how it is. It's a fact. Their only regret is that Trump is also hurting them. When they realize it, they're not sorry for voting for him. They're sorry that it's also hurting them. Well, you know...
You hear about that captain they got set on fire? Yeah, he got the slaver killed too. Those who found their bodies said they were too burnt to even eat.
But yeah, let's just move on to talking about the Shadow of Mordor again.
Hardest working pigskins I ever saw.
But yeah. I wish really for Americans to take back their country from the Nazis. That's just, you know.
What was that shouting earlier? It sounded like someone got on.
Just take them back from Trump and Musk and you'd be all the better for it.
But Tarlu just went after him like it was nothing.
We should work on Skuga now. Yeah, but first I need to make sure that the others are not going to cheat death.
Beat the glob to death with his flaming hands.
Well, you know, they're still around you, unfortunately. It's just a fact. They voted for him, and they only start realizing, oh, it's hurting them too. No way!
Some are saying that a war chief got killed. I heard he tripped over a barrel and fell in a pit with a category.
Smells a bit dodgy. I reckon he killed himself because he got turned by the Grey Walker.
The thing I find funny is how apparently Trump reacted to the fact that Musk basically bought his place on the Time magazine and is just sulking because that's not him. Like, neither of these two deserve to be in anything else ever other than prison, but you know. And if it were up to me, they would be lucky to only end up in prison for life. Okay, I should take out Nazkuga before I start this final mission. Nazkuga, okay. Also, we've got the final war chief, that's right. I forget about him, why? Oh yeah, because he's not important. I mean, he's not important. We've got 4 captains who could become war chiefs after the change in leadership. Yeah. It must say effect. If a black person hates a white person, just goes yes. It's just hating somebody because they look different is just stupid. Nazis, racism, sexism, hating people for their disabilities, you know, just hating somebody because they're different. And culture because they look different. It's just dumb. It's just one of... It's like, we're supposed to be evolved and we're stooping so low as hating each other. It's... To be different is to be... You know... fresh. Oh, no, that's not the right captain. Well, I guess I'll kill this guy and I'll get the rune and whatever.
What is that?
With an orc that you have as your vendetta, do you lose your progress of in cheating death if he follows you to another region? If I have a vendetta in Shadowva against a captain who's following me, is going to have a vendetta in the other region, that's all.
Must have been a goat in the underwear. There!
Sneaking around.
Destroy the target!
Man, filth! Stupid talk! Look how many of us there are!
But like I said, only one per playthrough. When is your main nemesis is going to follow you. No, no, they just remain in their own region.
Useless ranger! You can't bloody well hurt me!
Ah, you made a shake. Okay, so this is the war chief.
The boss got plans for the slaves, none of which involve them being in your belly.
For breakfast I had noodles. Be jealous.
The war chief rules his forces through fear, but we shall show
Yeah,
him
that's
the true
fair.
meaning of terror.
Next Uruk that looks at me wrong is gonna have a real problem. Been too long since I pummeled someone.
Well, it's difficult for a Nork to be pretty, you know.
The hammer's the toughest son of a claw Mordor's ever seen. I pity anyone that's on the wrong end of a cricket.
Well, you're wrong, but I don't judge.
The ranger! Kill him!
What's the mission? Oh, make them flee of terror. Okay, oh well.
I was bored to tears, Tim.
I mean, I can drain them.
I'm lucky to be alive. Saw the Wraith inside the Ranger explode Lorm's head.
How many growls would I have to kill to get
Let's
promoted?
get the ones who were
Two with
low.
one axe swing? Reckon that'd be enough. I've spotted the filthy tar! Break his back! Well, if it was something, then it better stay away!
Let's see. Oh well, the fly nest. How many need to flee? Doesn't tell me. Just making them flee.
Uruk's holler's getting so
Well,
full of
there's a
slaves,
bunch of them.
we might have to eat it.
So let's get their attention. Hello, people. You.
All together!
also like the pupils better in Shadow Mordor. In Shadow of War, they were okay. Hi Martin, how you doing?
We'll have to find a fight somewhere else then.
This guy could be voiced again by Steve Bloom or I forgot the other name.
Then tell everyone it was the Brave Walker who...
Weak as a babe!
Steve Bloom!
Thought I smelled none flesh.
You! They were foolish to run from you. I am a far greater terror. I will show you!
Well, it's ironic.
You'll see what pain is.
Get after him! Beg for death! With too many troops fleeing away!
Did I just hear something?
Kill the ranger and the Uruk!
When more mates get here, you'll care.
You're weak! Hold still! Don't let it grab you! I'll haunt your nightmares!
I hated them. Bullshit guts. Thanks for that. Fool, I'm too smart for that. You can't trick me.
Suffer me now!
That. Again, we make sure that he's not going to cheat death. And then we kill this guy with burns. We leave him for dead. Make sure that we move to the final mission before he comes back. And then, yeah. Or we just leave him be. No, he's probably just going to end up a war chief. It was requested that he becomes a bodyguard.
We should be out there sharpening our weapons.
So let's wait. Hopefully there's no death cheater, but it's random.
Blacksmith's gonna forge me a bigger blade.
Captain said I hesitated to follow an order. What a liar!
If in a minute he doesn't come back, then we move on to kill Nazkuga. We cook him.
What was all the whimpering I heard before?
A pigskin was crying after I chopped off his finger.
He should have been happy you saved his hand for tomorrow, and his leg for the day after.
Stop squirming.
Alright, there's no return. Going to make another backup. Or we just let the time advance. He's going to kill the other guy without us, you know, identifying the other guy. Or just makes him free, that's fine. Yep, basically, the twins. Alright, so he's around this part. Let's cook him and move on with the story. Yeah, I think that's him.
It's the talk! After him! Watch it! He'll you!
The Grave Walker's usually so good.
That's him, right? Yeah.
I buy patience, and you'll be supper!
Just want to make sure. If I stab him, yeah, I would kill him. So let's not do that. Headshot would kill him as well. So.
Mansfield! Little things need smarts to stay alive. You little thing! You faced me! You not so smart! We'll eat your corpse! Kill both if you have to!
You stabbed me, you worm!
You'll never survive! Don't let him grab you, stupid! Take that! No, none of that! Bleed! Not before and not now!
Alright. Now let's find a fire to warm it a bit. Let's hope the big fire in the middle of the place is still active.
The stupid cock are afraid of the dark.
No, he was holding a torch. Yeah, they're pretty weak. That's why when people are asking me to look at the intel for them, it's just not necessary. That's why if I really want a challenge in a fighting game, I just play Souls games. Because even the smaller enemies can, you know, kill you almost instantly. Yep. I've done this so many times before playing Shadow War. Oh no, the fire's out. I need to think. And there's a cargo nearby, so let's just not get his attention. Nope. 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 Nope.
You're on patrol around the hollow. You make sure
Ah, and there's a patrol behind me.
the Wraiths climb around up high so they can surprise their enemies from above.
Oof. I mean, yeah.
I'm as ready to kill
The
right
difficulty in Shadow Mordor was really lacking. That's why they decide to crank it up a bit with the options in Shadow War. But even then, when you get used to the gameplay, it's basically just increasing their AI, you know, their reaction time, and you know, they strike harder. You're basically a wimp when you strike them. In Shadow of Mordor, it's like, eh. I think there should be another fire up there. Hopefully. Or behind this.
My belly's rumbling for some slave meat.
Don't call me crazy, but I heard them strange sounds before.
We heard them too. Scared the shrock out of the slaves. Look at that cannonball!
Ah! It's surprising that so far I haven't been spotted. Oh, that's not a fire. Well, it's a magic arrow. You know, it's an elven arrow. Don't question it. It's elvish. Elven. I need to cook him, yeah, but I need heat to cook meat.
If you ask me, we're not doing much of anything here in Voodoo. Captain should reassign us to Nur. There's always trouble there. Never saw skin can't live 3 times his body weight.
I lose this time, but you lose next time!
Great. Come on, I hope there's a fire nearby. I see one, finally.
I thought we was going on a hunt, and now all of a sudden I'm getting orders to pack more supplies.
Probably just getting reassigned to the keep. I heard they saw that Tark Ranger sniffing around.
Well, yeah.
There. Haven't seen our leader.
Could have got away. Well, that wouldn't really help me.
Don't hit me!
No. Done. Really? They all flee and this archer's like, oh yeah, I'll take him down. Like I said, we need to move on with the stories, move on to Nern. We do the quest for the war chiefs, and yeah. That way people here will get promoted. This guy will cheat death, definitely, but he won't turn into a war chief like the others. That way we can place him as bodyguard to his brother. Yep. We'll see him being smacked around.
Words. Her heart is with our people. The slaves you helped us free know where the Dark Lord's monument is most vulnerable. We will strike there. We'll need to steal a cart of grog from the Uruk. It will make quite the trigger for the blasting powder. Let's move.
I killed him just by throwing it away.
The ghouls have turned on the Uruks. Nature's darkness cannot be tamed. The cart's up ahead. Be ready. Where there's grog, there's Uruks.
No way.
So far.
When I'm through, no Uruks will draw a breath. You have my word.
Tadian? Hello?
They say the rain
No?
is cursed.
Yes? No? No. Okay, no. No, he doesn't want to. No, he just wants to make me angry.
What was that?
Yeah, look at the wall. That's a nice wall. Right. Have a good one.
The cart, the spark of our rebellion.
North Scout said there was fresh meat on the menu. It's already been scarfed up by some other greedy glob. Wait, I saw something.
I heard it rained so much just north of here that a whole bit of Catagals got drowned.
I heard a bunch of menfolk got so bloated and grey from drowning, they looked like giant slugs. Spotted him! Attack! Look, down there! Watch out, he's got fast man! All together! Fire on him! Keep away from his head! I'll kill you myself!
Seriously. How do they think he's going to shoot us? Like, must have been the wind.
All clear, men! Excellent, Talion. Now we must ensure our men can push the cart to the monument free from harm. Look, how fast evil corrodes.
This decay. Gondor must not fall prey to the shadow.
Let's move. Wait. Something hides in the dark. Ghouls! They will pick the meat from our bones!
Oh no, ghouls. Oh no. My one weakness.
If Root Camp lies before us, kill the lot so my men can pass. If you need assistance, I'll be close.
And we'll make a pay!
Accord! You're finished! Filthy fool!
Yeah, because he can't fight himself. He needs me to do everything. Yeah.
Fighting side by side. Who would have thought? Ranger, stay close. The ghouls swarm Durthang. My men can use this distraction to push the cart beneath the bridge unseen.
This one slave is like, I'm just going to ignore these two and just keep working.
Simmer, beasts. You'll get Uruk guts as a reward. The dead rumble below our feet. They're upon us!
Oh no.
My men will protect the cart. Let's clear the ridge so they may pass. Be ready, Talion. The next outpost will be the largest.
Alright, just give me a second. I'm just going to
It's too quiet.
eat a potato.
Something is amiss.
Well, you can eat plants. I don't remember exactly if you heal yourself draining orcs. I think so, yes. You can drain them for
one enemy
arrows.
replaces another.
Yeah. Just pick up plants and poof.
The monument is upon us. A tribute to darkness built by the blood of my people. I will relish its destruction. Take a long look. That monument will soon fall. There, Ranger. Our success depends on your ability to clear the outpost of Uruk. Only then can my men get into position to destroy the monument.
Our plan depends on
The
you
Uruk's numbers
doing
dwindle
everything.
Now that their war chiefs have fallen by my hand.
Yeah, I'd like to grab some arrows. Nope, I guess I won't grab arrows from there. Jump? No? Jump? No? Okay. No? See, seriously, the path finding in this game is just as bad as in Shadow War. Okay, well.
First we carry the barrels here, then they make us take the same barrels back there. What's in these barrels anyway?
Wait! I'll smell something. Did you hear that?
There are like 10, 12 orcs in this whole base.
Heard that creature was walking.
Something just moved over there. Catch that slave! Die, worm!
Nope, no HP gain from that. Well, there are plans. Like, yeah, keep staring at the wall.
Come on, Ranger!
I mean,
To the monument!
could work, or it just kills them. I'm not sure. I haven't played it, like I said, in years compared to Shadow War.
I'll handle the Uruks. You handle the cart with the explosives.
Protect us, or our next step will be our last!
Keep moving forward. No Uruks shall harm you.
He says, while Uruks are literally arming them. Alright, they just take them out. Where's the other one? There he is. Not yet.
Destroy the car!
After this, there will be the cutscene.
You have sealed their doom. My people believe they have just claimed their freedom. Is that what you told them? Men need hope. I just gave them what they asked for.
Then your men need their leader.
Yep, let's go right now before
To these
somebody
outcasts, it
cheats
seems
death.
I am less of a monster in death than I was in life.
It is the black.
Because no doubt the other guy is going to cheat death. I mean, I could test it right now just to confirm it. Unless they, the game thinks, oh well, it was
They will return.
50-50 with the other guy, and you have to work on him a bit more.
I'll make you go alone, you bastard.
We'll see.
Those names. Oh no, a cannibal! Help, a cannibal! This is your end.
What's that smell? That ground blood gone sour. It's something bad.
Because if that didn't work for him, we're gonna have to go back in time and target him some more. And unfortunately, this means that we would have to redo the mission. But this is gonna have to wait for next stream, because it's almost 7 PM. He's not getting replaced. Well, he's been replaced. And the other guy got his promotion, Rock Crusher. Well, I don't know this guy. He's not the one who killed the what's his name? The ever wounded. So I'll take the time, I guess, to kill the dumb one. Yep. I need to target him a bit more. But yeah, the redoing the mission is going to have to wait for again the next stream.
As rivers flow and waters fall, as oceans settle in port of call, your journey.
Okay, let's see. Yep, let's target him some more. So. We'll make sure that he really dies from this. Well, already dies. Really comes back from this. And then, yeah. He's going to defeat the other guy one way or the other. Gets promoted. Again, a second promotion. Just going to advance time to make sure that this guy, you know, moves up there. Yep. Unfortunately, you cannot transfer them into the second game because of the Nemesis Forge. Well, that's fair. You want me to, you know... So you can take screenshots. I mean, just look at their stance. Their expression. You're welcome. Just another close up of this guy before I cook him. And yeah, let's get him to be promoted at least. He deserves it. That way, you know. Go on. Get promoted. Good. Alright. Time for backup. I'm just going to make sure that it's during daytime, that way it's more likely to have a fire, you know, for me to cook the guy to confirm that next stream he would be ready for it.
Dear House crawling, Talion. He found his way up half of Narcos' steps.
One day he will run up them. And be a
Because like I said, if we want him to cheat death but become a bodyguard instead of a war chief, we need to make sure that he stays dead until we come back from Nern. Because there will be new war chiefs. I've got a couple of minutes left. Yeah, but well, it's not really going to make a difference. I could have a version of a backup with them dominated, and a version where they are my nemesis. But yeah, I can't really have them in the second game, so it doesn't really change anything.
I don't know what their strange powers are, but they did a right number on Snakuga. Captain had to put him out of his misery.
It would have been nice, but again, I'm pretty sure it's not Monolith's decision to just put an end to the Nemesis Forge. Probably just, again, WB saying, I don't want to waste money on that.
Anything sneaking around camp is gonna get murdered. By me!
No, that's not what I meant to do. They would have been twins, again. But I don't want to kill him with magic. I did not think I would kill him with, you know, usual basic fight. It's not a stealth attack or whatnot. So yeah, he's pretty weak until he comes back. And yes, I know somebody is going to say, you killed him! Because there's literally no difficulty in this game. Unless you're really starting and you don't know what you're doing.
There's no way there's gonna be enough grog to go round! The archers are running drills today. Hope they've improved from last week. Almost got an arrow in me bloody leg thanks to their dodgy aim.
No stealth attack. And just make sure to fight him normally.
Whoever they promote to
hello.
Man fell! Uruk not expect to see man here. Man die like rest!
Basic attack. No!
Think you can take me?
Keep away from his hands! Stop hitting me!
I love killing.
ready to die, Mark?
A shield bearer is meat shield.
God, you stabbed me, idiot!
He's so weak. I have to make sure not to kill him again. Okay. Make sure he doesn't decide to flee either.
Give me a shot at the ranger and I'll skewer him with a spear before he knows what's in him.
Like I said, I'm gonna have just enough time to kill him, and then that's it for the stream. Hopefully this time there's a fire nearby. There's a cargo nearby, that's no good. Nope, no fire here.
I heard the Dark Lord can turn whole armies to dust with just
Gonna have to take him a bit further ahead. Of course there's never fire when you need one.
the Wraith inside the Ranger explode Norm's head. Yesterday, the captain of the Hunters dropped a caragor quicker than I ever saw. It's them spears dipped in poison. If you ask me, I reckon that's...
Oh, at least there's one here, but it's a small one. So let's make sure that his HP is low. Nope, not a fire, just a torch. Great.
When I'm done, the only thing left will be blood and guts. I've survived 1,000,000 Caragor. That last attack will any different.
Nope. Again, this fire is
I like
out.
the sound of that.
Next time I'll kill you all the way!
No.
Give me one good shot, because one good shot is all I need.
Seriously, if there isn't a fire around this corner, it's too bad. It's gonna have to wait for the next stream. There is one. Alright. Climb? No? Wait a minute.
Our archers can kill from so far away, their target is dead before we even seize it.
Yeah, but they take away all the fun. They need to learn to let a few go.
Good. No! You... Never mind. It's gonna have to wait for next stream. So yeah. That will be all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.